The journey of discovering your twin flame is often romanticized, filled with promises of a deep, transformative connection that transcends time and space. It's a journey that many embark on with hope and anticipation, seeking that one soul who mirrors their own in ways that no one else can. But amidst the excitement and longing, it's easy to misinterpret certain signs and synchronicities as indicators of a twin flame connection, when in fact they may be misleading. These false synchronicities can lead you down a path of confusion, emotional turmoil, and spiritual stagnation if not recognized for what they truly are. Understanding the difference between true twin flame synchronicities and those that merely mimic them is essential for your spiritual growth and well-being. While it's natural to want to believe that a certain connection is destined, it's important to approach these experiences with discernment and clarity. False twin flame synchronicities can be convincing, often appearing at times when you are most vulnerable or in need of guidance. However, they often lack the depth, purpose, and mutual growth that characterize a genuine twin flame connection. In today's video, we'll uncover 7 common false twin flame synchronicities that many people encounter on their spiritual journey. These signs, while often intense and seemingly significant, may not lead to the kind of spiritual evolution that a true twin flame connection promises. By understanding these false synchronicities, you can better navigate your path, avoiding unnecessary heartache and focusing your energy on what truly matters, your own growth, and the deep, authentic connections that support it. As you watch this video, remember that your journey is uniquely your own, and each experience, whether with a true or false twin flame, offers valuable lessons to be learned. Approach this knowledge with an open heart and mind, ready to embrace the insights that resonate with you. Let's begin by diving into the first false twin flame synchronicity: superficial commonalities. At the beginning of a relationship, it's easy to be swept up in the excitement of discovering all the things you have in common with someone. You both love the same movies, enjoy the same hobbies, and maybe even have similar life goals. These commonalities can feel like signs from the universe, pointing you towards a deep, destined connection. However, when these shared interests remain on the surface and don't lead to a deeper emotional or spiritual bond, they may be indicative of a false twin flame. Superficial commonalities can create the illusion of a strong connection because they provide a sense of comfort and familiarity. It feels reassuring to meet someone who seems to get you on a basic level, who shares your tastes and preferences. But it's important to recognize that true twin flame connections go beyond the surface. They are about more than just liking the same music or enjoying the same activities. They are about challenging each other, growing together, and evolving as individuals. A true twin flame relationship will push you to explore the depths of your soul, confronting your fears, insecurities, and deepest desires. It's not just about finding someone who mirrors your likes and dislikes, but someone who resonates with your soul's purpose and helps you achieve your highest potential. In contrast, a false twin flame may keep the relationship on a superficial level, where you're both comfortable but not truly growing. Take some time to reflect on the commonalities you share with your partner. Are they helping you grow spiritually, or are they just providing a sense of comfort and familiarity? If it feels like the relationship isn't going deeper, it might be worth exploring whether this connection is truly serving your highest good. Remember, true growth often happens outside of your comfort zone, so don't be afraid to seek connections that challenge you to evolve. Intense attraction without emotional depth. Attraction is a powerful force. When you meet someone who sparks a deep, intense attraction within you, it's easy to believe that this person must be your twin flame. The chemistry is undeniable, and the connection feels electric, almost as if the universe is pulling you together. However, if this attraction is not accompanied by emotional depth and spiritual growth, it may be a sign of a false twin flame. Intense attraction can create a whirlwind romance that feels all-consuming. You may find yourself thinking about this person constantly, craving their presence, and feeling a rush of excitement every time you're together. But attraction alone is not enough to sustain a meaningful, lasting relationship. In a true twin flame connection, the attraction is balanced by a deep emotional bond and a shared commitment to growth. The relationship isn't just about the initial spark, it's about building a strong, supportive foundation that endures through challenges and time. A false twin flame may draw you in with their magnetic energy, but over time, you may begin to notice that the relationship lacks substance. Conversations may remain surface level, and you may find it difficult to connect on a deeper emotional or spiritual level. The relationship may feel exciting, but ultimately unfulfilling, leaving you yearning for something more. Pay attention to how you feel after the initial excitement of the attraction fades. Are you able to connect with your partner on a deeper level, or does the relationship feel hollow once the thrill wears off? A true twin flame connection will feel enriching and fulfilling, even after the initial spark. If you find that the relationship is lacking in emotional depth, it may be time to reassess whether this connection is truly serving your spiritual journey. Repeated coincidences that don't lead to growth. Coincidences can be fascinating, especially when they seem to happen repeatedly with a particular person. You might run into them unexpectedly at different places, discover that you've had similar life experiences, or notice that you keep thinking about them just before they call or text you. These synchronicities can feel like signs from the universe, affirming that this person is your twin flame. However, if these coincidences don't contribute to your growth or lead to a deeper understanding of yourself and your journey, they may be misleading. In a true twin flame connection, synchronicities serve a higher purpose. They guide you towards greater self-awareness, spiritual awakening, and mutual growth. These signs are not just random occurrences. They are meaningful events that help you align with your soul's purpose. For example, you might notice that certain synchronicities encourage you to face your fears, heal past wounds, or step into your true power. These experiences push you out of your comfort zone and lead to significant personal transformation. On the other hand, false twin flames may be accompanied by coincidences that feel significant, but ultimately keep you stuck in the same place. These synchronicities might reinforce unhealthy patterns or prevent you from moving forward in your spiritual journey. For example, you might keep running into your false twin flame at places where you feel comfortable but not challenged. Or you might notice coincidences that seem to validate your attachment to them, even if the relationship isn't helping you grow. Reflect on the synchronicities you've experienced with your partner. Are they guiding you towards growth and self-discovery, or are they keeping you in a state of emotional or spiritual stagnation? True twin flame synchronicities will lead to meaningful change and evolution in your life. If the coincidences you're experiencing aren't contributing to your growth, consider whether this connection is truly aligned with your highest good. Temporary connection. During a transitional phase, life is full of transitions, and during these times of change, we often seek out connections that provide comfort, guidance, and support. It's not uncommon to meet someone who seems to appear at just the right moment, offering exactly what you need as you navigate a challenging phase in your life. This timing can make the connection feel destined, as if this person was sent to you by the universe to help you through this difficult period. However, if the relationship ends once the transition is over, it may be a sign of a false twin flame. A false twin flame often enters your life during a period of upheaval, such as a career change, a breakup, or a personal crisis. They may offer comfort and support, helping you to get through this challenging time. But once the crisis has passed, the relationship may begin to unravel, leaving you feeling confused and uncertain about what the connection really meant. This can be a painful experience, as it may feel like you've lost something precious just when you thought you had found it. In contrast, a true twin flame connection is not bound by the circumstances of your life. While they may appear during a transitional phase, their presence remains a constant source of growth, support, and inspiration, even after the transition is complete. They help you navigate not just one phase of your life, but many, walking beside you as you continue to evolve and transform. Consider the timing of your relationship. Did your partner enter your life during a period of significant change? If so, reflect on whether the connection has continued to grow and evolve after the transition, or if it has begun to fade. True twin flames will stay by your side through multiple phases of your life, offering continuous support and growth. If the relationship feels temporary or fleeting, it may be a sign that this connection was meant to help you through a specific phase, but is not your true twin flame, mimicking behaviors and traits. One of the most striking and confusing signs of a false twin flame is the way they seem to mirror your behaviors, preferences, and even personality traits. This mirroring can create the illusion of a deep connection, as it may feel like you finally found someone who understands you perfectly. However, this synchronicity is often superficial and can lead to a codependent relationship where one or both partners are not fully authentic. In a true twin flame relationship, there is a deep resonance between the two individuals, but this resonance doesn't mean that you are exactly the same. In fact, twin flames often complement each other's strengths and weaknesses, encouraging growth and balance. They bring out the best in each other, helping one another to become more fully themselves. This dynamic fosters individuality and personal growth, allowing each person to shine in their own unique way. A false twin flame, on the other hand, may mimic your behaviors and traits in a way that feels uncanny. This mirroring can create a sense of validation and connection, but it often lacks authenticity. Over time, you may begin to notice that the relationship feels more like an echo of your own thoughts and feelings rather than a true partnership. This can lead to a loss of individuality and a sense of being trapped in a relationship that doesn't allow for true self-expression. Pay attention to the dynamics of your relationship. Are you and your partner able to be fully yourselves? Or do you find that one or both of you are mimicking the other's behaviors and traits? True twin flames will encourage each other to be authentic and true to themselves, while false twin flames may create a dynamic where individuality is suppressed. If you feel like you're losing yourself in the relationship, it may be a sign that this connection is not your true twin flame. Constant emotional turmoil. Emotional intensity is often associated with twin flame connections, as these relationships are known to bring up deep emotions and challenge us to grow. However, when a relationship is characterized by constant emotional turmoil, it may be a sign of a false twin flame. While true twin flame connections can be challenging, they ultimately lead to inner peace, understanding, and mutual growth. In contrast, a false twin flame relationship may be driven by unresolved traumas, incompatible energies, or unhealthy dynamics that keep both partners in a state of emotional chaos. A false twin flame connection can feel like a roller coaster, with intense highs and devastating lows. Conflicts may be frequent and unresolved, leading to a cycle of emotional pain and confusion. This turmoil can be mistaken for passion or intensity, but it often indicates that the relationship is not aligned with your highest good. Instead of fostering growth and healing, the relationship may keep you stuck in patterns of emotional distress. In a true twin flame relationship, challenges are met with a sense of mutual respect, understanding, and a desire to grow together. While conflicts may arise, they are handled in a way that leads to deeper connection and healing. The relationship becomes a safe space for both partners to explore their emotions, heal past wounds, and support each other's growth. Reflect on the emotional dynamics of your relationship. Are you constantly in a state of turmoil, or do you feel supported and understood by your partner? True twin flames will challenge you, but they will also provide a sense of stability and peace. If the relationship is causing more pain than growth, it may be a sign that this connection is not your true twin flame. Pattern numbers guiding you away or warning you. Synchronicities often manifest as patterns in numbers, such as seeing repeated sequences like 111, 222, or 5 and 55. These number patterns can feel like messages from the universe, guiding you towards or away from certain decisions or paths. However, when these number patterns seem to be warning you or guiding you away from the relationship, it may be a sign of a false twin flame. In a true twin flame connection, number synchronicities often serve as confirmations of alignment and guidance on your spiritual journey. These numbers may appear at significant moments, providing reassurance and clarity. For example, you might see 1101 during a moment of doubt, reminding you that you are on the right path and that your connection is divinely guided. However, in a false twin flame relationship, you may notice that certain number patterns seem to be signaling caution or urging you to reconsider the relationship. These patterns might appear during moments of conflict, uncertainty, or emotional distress, serving as a warning that the relationship may not be aligned with your highest good. It's important to pay attention to these signs and consider what they might be trying to tell you. If you notice repeated number patterns in your relationship, take some time to reflect on their meaning. Are these numbers providing reassurance, or do they feel like warnings? Trust your intuition and consider whether these synchronicities are guiding you towards growth and alignment or signaling that something is not right. Your higher self and the universe are always guiding you towards your highest good, so pay attention to the signs and trust your inner wisdom. The journey to finding your twin flame is a deeply personal and spiritual experience. Along the way, it's natural to encounter connections that feel significant and even destined. However, not every intense connection is a twin flame relationship, and it's important to approach these experiences with discernment and clarity. False twin flame synchronicities can be convincing, often mimicking the signs of a true twin flame connection. But by understanding the differences and paying attention to the deeper dynamics of your relationships, you can avoid unnecessary heartache and stay aligned with your spiritual path. Remember, your twin flame journey is ultimately about your own growth, healing, and spiritual evolution. Each experience, whether with a true or false twin flame, offers valuable lessons that contribute to your journey. Trust in the process and know that the universe is always guiding you towards your highest good. By staying true to yourself and remaining open to the guidance of your higher self, you will find the connections that truly resonate with your soul's purpose. May your journey be filled with love, growth, and the deep, transformative connections that lead you to your highest potential.